Let's get right to our Fox News alert at 6:32 in the morning Eastern Time. You're waking up with your federal government partially shut down for the first time in 17 years.
Yes, despite working up until the final minute, House Republicans and Senate Democrats unable to agree on a spending deal to keep the government open. So how is Wall Street reacting? Stuart Varney following the markets and joins us now. Good morning, Stuart.
Not the way you might think.
I know, everyone would think
Little down,
they'd
right?
be down.
No, this morning we're going to go up. Yesterday we were down, okay? That's before the news of the shutdown arrived.
Because of the uncertainty?
Yes, because of the uncertainty.
How bad would it be?
And then midnight arrives, bingo, we are going to shut down. And overseas markets, that's what you're looking at now. Japan, Germany, France, all of Europe, all of them going up. Now look at how the Dow Jones average here in America, how that's going to open. Up about 55 points.
Why?
Well, there's a very limited economic impact from this shutdown.
Right.
I don't know how many millions of dollars a day it's costing, but it's not that big a deal economically speaking,
Yet?
okay? Yet. If it goes on for a month, that's a different story. But if it's a few days or a week or two, the impact economically is not that great. Plus, there have been 17 shutdowns since 1976, ranging from 1 to 21 days. On no occasion was there ever a stock market meltdown because of those shutdowns.
Sure, when Ronald Reagan was president, he and Tip O'Neill came to loggerheads a bunch of times. There would be government shutdowns for a day, a two, a week. Then they'd sit down, they get stuff done. A little different than things are right now. However, what's different about this equation is we're so close to the debt ceiling debate. There are some Democrats who say that if this particular shutdown runs through the weekend, they'll probably roll it all together.
Now, that's where President Obama comes in, and I think he's been, to some degree, misleading the American people.
He said he will not negotiate.
Or missing.
Wait a second.
Where has he been?
He's conflating two issues. The issue we're dealing with right now, this shutdown, is about the government's ability to spend more money, okay? The issue that comes up on October the 17th is our ability to borrow more money. That's the debt ceiling. If we go past that ceiling, yeah, that's serious, because way down the road, October 17th, way down the road, we might run out of money and default on our obligations. But that is way down the road.
But you're saying that there's things the Treasury could do to maneuver things to allow us to continue to negotiate on the debt ceiling past that date?
Yes, of course, because we've got tax revenue coming in all the time. You use that tax revenue to pay the principal on your debt and the interest on your debt. That means you do not default.
So
we don't actually run out of money.
Do you understand legislatively why people say the GOP has leverage on the debt ceiling but not in this debate?
Yes, because if we go past the debt ceiling, that is a much bigger problem for President Obama.
The president has to go to the table.
Well, President Obama is the CEO of America.
Sure.
It is his job to organize our finances. If he goes up to that deadline, doesn't negotiate, and we go across that deadline, the blame falls, I think, largely on him.
So it would be in the Democrats' best interest to get things done quickly, wrap up this shutdown as quickly as possible, whereas if it, they get together, they merge both of the debates, then that would be better for
It's a political calculation,
right,
isn't it? Who gets the blame?
Right.
Who gets the blame for the shutdown? Who gets the blame if we go beyond the debt
It's
ceiling?
anti-leadership.
Leading up to the 17th, the market will be where?
I don't know.
Okay.
Elizabeth, if I could tell you that, I would be worth a couple of billion dollars.
That's another set of uncertain time, though, right?
Yes,
so
it is.
Obviously,
Now,
we
look.
would anticipate.
Oh, you're quite right.
looking great.
The market looks to me like it's going to go up 50 or 60 points today at the opening bell. Down the road, different story. As we approach the debt ceiling, that could change entirely.
Elizabeth, you know what, dude? I'll give you Cavuto's extension. He'll know.
Oh, great. I haven't
We're
gotten
going to be
that
watching
yet.
Stuart Varney this morning at 9:20 Eastern Time over on the Fox Business.
Oh, it's just great to be with you guys. just great.
I did
Government's
comment.
partially shut
asked
down,
a
but you're
question.
open for business.
I am open for business. Yes, I
Telling
am.
us the future.
She had a question you didn't want to answer.
Move on, Brian.
Stuart, I love
Elizabeth,
having you here.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Money every
At least
day.
somebody does.